everyone. What better way to win the weekend than the NBA on 2K Sports? Here we go. To the paint. Here's James. And it's James with the jam.
Wasting no time getting points on the scoreboard in this one.
SGA surveying the D. Back to Allen. Shot clock at 6. And George with some nice D. Wherever OG Anunoby goes, his teams win a lot of games, Clark.
Yeah, you think about his second season. I mean, BA, part of the 2019 Raptors title squad was Anunoby. I mean, his defense is superb, and it affects winning in a big-time way. Look out now, Siakam putting on a show.
Here's James. Okongwu has the open look. Drills the baseline jumper. Okongwu's got his second bucket on the night.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
And Oubre gets it to go.
These high-percentage shots can look like easy money for Kelly Oubre Jr. Cashing in inside. Reading the trajectory of that shot, he anticipated that big board.
Siakam outside. Pass to Porzingis. Back to Siakam. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Shoots over ball. A nice shot by Gilgeous-Alexander.
Sweet-looking jumper from the mid-range. I mean, Gilgeous-Alexander just making it look easy. The BA, when he gets the rim in his sights, it's tough to stop.
So aggressive and a determined finisher. Nice.
And guys, I like the fact that he chose the one-hand tomahawk slam because you get a little higher when you go off one hand and 1 foot.
First personal foul.
And Shai Gilgeous-Alexander has made the move from star to superstar, Grant.
Well, no question, BA. He's been a superstar for quite a few seasons now, but he's not satisfied and just continues to elevate his game year after year.
Pass to Porzingis. And that's a foul called on OG Anunoby.
Personal foul.
That's his first foul.
Team foul.
And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played. They kick it out to Porzingis. 6 on the shot clock. And he was camped in the lane there. He gets a 3-second call. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Well, I had a chance to talk with head coach Kenny Atkinson. Coach told me, quote, our success defensively in this one hinges on how we guard LaMelo Ball. He continued, not only is Ball a 3-level scorer, he's a top-tier passer with excellent court vision. And we've got to do our best to make him uncomfortable out there. Guys, back to you.
Great work, Allie. Thanks. And timeout called by Rick Carlisle. Coach probably just checking to make sure everybody's on the same page here. Pass to Porzingis. And here's Oubre. Pounded by Ball. Oubre can't hit. And we're about 3 minutes into this first quarter. Anunoby for 3. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
That corner 3, a shot Anunoby is very comfortable with. He feels right at home there.
And SGA throws it down.
What a finish. I mean, he just took over himself.
What a show of power right there from the point guard. Man, sweet.
And you know, guys, when your point guard is making explosive plays at the rim, I really do think it sets the tone for the rest of the team.
Porzingis for 3. Doesn't go, and he's 0 for 1 from the floor. George for 3. The rebound by Allen. Back to SGA. Back to Siakam. 5 to shoot. Out on his own on the break. Pass to Anunoby. Ooh, it's stolen by Gilgeous-Alexander. .144 left to play in the first quarter. Clock at 6. Now Allen. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. And that misses. That would have put him up. It's stolen by Oubre. Outside Porzingis. Off target from three-point range. Anunoby for 3. Hits a three-pointer. Anunoby's got 6.
A capable shooter from the three-point line. I mean, Anunoby loves shaking free from the perimeter.
Porzingis sets a screen. Allen outside. Siakam for 3. Gets the 3 to fall. He's got 5.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
Okongwu, no good.
He had more than enough room to hit that. Just couldn't make it happen.
Allen a screen. Pass to Siakam. And here's Gilgeous-Alexander. The 3-ball. The putback. It's good on the putback.
Oh, and look at Siakam using his size and that length to pull in the miss and get a look of his own.
And the shot goes in.
Well, I'm not sure how that one found the bottom of the net, but hey, you take it when it comes.
Allen outside. It's stolen by Okongwu. Not going to go that time. And so both teams trading buckets as we end the first quarter. Up by 1.
The visiting team, 16.
And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even on the scoreboard so far. And what do you guys think about the visitors here in this one?
Well, their offense is clicking so far, capturing the momentum here early on.
Yeah, you know, I agree. No warm-up needed. They came in on fire and have already built a nice lead.
Well, few descriptions more glowing than saying a player is clutch. What, in your opinion, Grant, enables a player to be that way?
You know, B.A., it's about confidence and command. When you're able to process and execute under the pressure, both internal and external, that's when you have a chance to be clutch.
A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Hey guys, LaMelo Ball is a playmaker, first and foremost. He said, I just start off the game trying to get my team involved, get the flow going. After the team's going, I try to get mine. If you get the team involved first, more pieces going, it just makes the game easier. Back to you guys.
A great passer. Allie, thanks very much for the report. Pass to Green. Three-pointer. Nails it from beyond the arc. Green's got his first 3 points of the game.
A lackluster effort on defense gave him the look he wanted.
Away team foul. First personal foul. First team foul.
Here in the second quarter, a little over a minute of play. Outside Porzingis. Back to Rozier. 6 to shoot. Outside Porzingis. On the wing, Green.
Anunoby has a ton of attributes, but locking you down may be his best one.
And there's the whistle. That'll go on Terry Rozier. That's his first foul. And so now a timeout called by Kenny Atkinson. Coach taking this moment to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan. Both teams will make substitutions. Closing in on 2 minutes played here in the second. Anunoby for 3. Porzingis grabs the board. It's hard to find a more impactful player in a complementary role than OG Anunoby.
Yeah, you're speaking facts right there. He's a switchable defender. Offensively, he's at his best spotting up, and he can attack in transition effectively. I mean, I think he's the kind of player that not only does every team want, he's the kind of guy that every team needs.
Anunoby can't get it to go. Pass to Green. Right side, Porzingis. Outside, SGA. And here's the fast break. Here's Okongwu. Oh, the dunk by Okongwu.
Oh, save that for the dunk contest. That flush was so extra.
Whether or not this game is close, he's the same guy, focused on finishing firm at the rim.
Well, I tell you what, guys, the young kids like to say, that's doing too much. That falls into that category. That was too much.
Very consistent tonight at the offensive end. Right there, he helps fuel the fire.
Pass to SGA. Shot clock at 5. Siakam the screen. Tries it from 16. Good. He hits the jumper. SGA's got 8.
Boy, he is fundamentally sound. Tough cover.
George with a steal. He goes up. And the jam by George.
And George really good at recognizing his fast break opportunities and torching the defense with his speed and athleticism in transition.
From about 19. Rebounded by Bailey.
He will not be happy with himself. Got a good look from mid-range there. There's PG creating for a teammate. Terrific dime drop.
And so now a timeout called by Kenny Atkinson. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. So it's both teams making substitutions here. Outside, SGA. Porzingis sets a screen. Here's SGA. Off target at the rim.
Give the defense credit there. Normally, that's 2 points.
Bailey's shot is off.
It's tough to get open in this league, and when you do, it hurts not to capitalize.
And Allen gets it to go.
Yeah, they've got a lot of terrain to make up, and shooting the 3-ball more consistently like they are now should help them do just that. Well, I tell you what, the big guy knows how to do that. Throw it down.
They kick it out to Porzingis. Ball with a steal. Well, the defender's stopping the developing fast break. That looks like a transition take foul.
Second team foul.
And you think back, not many point guards have combined the vision with the frame of LaMelo Ball.
I mean, he's 6'7" or even taller. You think about it, it's just a short list. You think of Luka Doncic, Penny Hardaway, Magic Johnson. That combination of size and court awareness is hard to stop. Yeah, he's been having his way this quarter, attacking the basket and protecting their lead.
Pass to Murray. Off with the layup. Fantastic ball movement for them tonight.
Things are definitely working offensively. A balanced attack is just so much harder to defend.
Well, you look at Ball, and I really think he excels more in the open court than he does in the half court.
Allen outside. Here we go. Here's Bailey. Rips down the breakaway slam.
Adding insult to injury with the dunk off the steal.
Nice to see a good play on D. That led to some fireworks.
Well, turning defense to offense, we talk about it all the time. Try to hit your opponent at the other end before they can set up the defense. Great idea to pull up and take the transition 3 there. The D was in position to block his path to the hoop if he took it inside.
Pass to Oubre. Looking to win the run. Controls the rebound and the putback.
Now that takes a skillful touch.
Yeah, excellent control to just ease the ball back up and in.
That's exactly right. No need to catch it when you've got the kind of soft hands that he does.
And that'll do it for the first half of play. They lead by 13. And don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of quarter number 3. And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their leads.
Yeah, a defense has to be very aware of Gilgeous-Alexander's attack mindset. He wants to get to the rim and do maximum damage.
George with the bucket.
And the defense is really allowing them too much room on the perimeter.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And SGA throws it down.
Ooh, bouncy. That should give him a nice lift.
Good timing. They needed that one.
And, you know, that's exactly what happens when you don't settle. That's the result. Tremendous effort and a big-time finish there.
Here's Anunoby.
Anunoby using his athleticism to force that one down.
A little over a minute gone here in the second half. Pass to Siakam. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. 4 on the clock. Porzingis for 3. Okongwu with the rebound.
Their first miss after hitting 3 straight shots. But I like their aggressiveness coming out of the half. 3 straight buckets to start the half. This is how they wanted to come out and execute.
Inside. Siakam outside. Okongwu with the rebound. All by himself. And Ball throws it down.
Ball exploding off the floor for a big slam. Young fella's got some pretty good hops on it.
They kick it out to Porzingis. No good again that time.
Oh, man, he can't get anything to fall. You can feel his frustration.
And he's got to find other ways to contribute then because his shot making is not happening right now. And, you know, that's their first miss after knocking down 4 in a row to start the half.
Pass to Oubre. Lets the 3 fly. Good D by Okongwu. Now, here is James. Fires the 3. The shot no good. Oubre on the wing. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. That one's wide left.
All alone from mid-range. You gotta think he's kicking himself.
Pass to James. On the break. And here's Oubre from the arc. Nails it from 3. Oubre's got his second bucket on the night.
And these kinds of shots help Oubre get into a rhythm. Terrific work off the catch.
And so now a timeout called by Kenny Atkinson. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. It's been quite a game for Onyeka Okongwu.
And I think a new plan would be a good idea. At least make it hard on this guy.
In the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock. And now they decide to foul intentionally.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
Yeah, but that's no excuse for that kind of foul. I mean, that might be an explanation for it, but certainly doesn't justify it. And even then, it's just not a good play.
Shot clock at 6. Pass to Porzingis. Fires from deep. Offensive rebound. Siakam outside.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
Here's SGA. Gilgeous-Alexander punches it home.
They're always a threat to blow up. That's what SGA's done tonight.
And that one drops. Ball's got 4 points now in the quarter.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks a lot, Brian. The future of the NBA is digital. Commissioner Silver said streaming allows us to better engage fans through the personalization of telecasts, creating chat communities, buying products, playing fantasy. There's an enormous opportunity. We are just barely scratching the surface. Brian, back over to you.
It's getting interactive. All right, Allie, thank you. Here's Oubre. And he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
Oubre so quick off the floor.
Here's Simons. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Simons got his first points of the night.
They've toned down their three-point attack in the second half, looking to protect the lead with higher percentage shots.
First personal foul. Second team foul. Now
here's Rozier. Into the lane.
Oh, what you say? Come on now. Pushing hard, Rozier able to catch the defense off guard that time. His speed, the difference.
So both teams making some changes here.
Substitution on the court.
43 seconds left in the third. Pass to Allen. Lets it go from deep. Drills it from deep. Allen's got 6.
They're making smart adjustments, setting guys up for success.
It's certainly been an impressive run. They finally found the right formula to break down the defense.
Rozier looking around. Clock at 6. Now here's Gafford. Landale defending. Back to Rozier. From outside the arc. Great positioning on the putback.
They're doing the job on both ends, getting stops and attacking offensively.
You know, it's taken a big run, but they were able to get back into this one. Very impressive. No quitting these guys.
And as we end the
54.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. And we'll have a timeout here called by Rick Carlisle. No doubt he's going to utilize the opportunity to make sure they're all on the same page here. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Hey guys, during that last break, I heard Rick Carlisle as he talked with the team. He applauded their shooting and their shot selection, saying, "We're taking the right threes, not forcing anything. Keep doing that, and they'll continue to fall." Makes the game easy, doesn't it?
Allie, thank you. George with it. Now guarded by Rozier. Here's Landale. Yes, and it's George picking up the assist. Landale's gotten himself going with a triple, his first basket of the game. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
To their benefit, they've cut down on the miscues here in the second half. The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
Yeah, I agree. You know, sometimes that can be a tough call for the refs to make, but not that time. It was easy there.
The three, James drops in the 3.
Tell you what, he is a really special passer, LaMelo Ball. His ability to fit all kinds of passes into really small windows, phenomenal.
Oh, George with a steal. Fires for 3. SGA pulls it in.
Paul George. First personal foul.
The skills of SGA, they're so unique. His ball handling, shooting, length. Not a lot of guys like Shea in the league.
George with it. He's picked up by SGA. Pass the ball. Back to Anunoby. Now Ball. He's covered by Oubre. 6 on the shot clock.
Yeah, protecting the rim. Porzingis, one of the best in the league at that.
Outside, SGA. SGA, what a finish!
We've seen that more than once today. An effortless basket inside.
Well, listless and lifeless at the defensive end. I mean, especially inside. They've really got to pick up that interior defense.
And that's a foul called on Onyeka Okongwu. That's foul number 2 for him.
Second personal foul. Second team foul.
On defense, the visiting team. 17 points was their biggest margin. Allen outside. Shot clock at 6. Shoots over Okongwu. Porzingis. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup.
And force-feeding the ball inside. I mean, no reason to go away from what's working.
And when you make 5 in a row in close like that, it also takes pressure off your perimeter guys, too.
The 3 from Ball. Sends it home from three-point land.
That's 3 in a row from out there now, so they've got to do a better job contesting.
And the foul called on Paul George. That's foul number 2 for him.
And that puts them just 1 foul from the bonus.
Yep, they'll be trying to draw that next foul quickly so they can start getting those easy chances at the strike.
The big-time throwdown.
Check him out. Keeps the grip on that rim after the finish. A little extra emphasis.
Maybe that'll help them recapture their edge a little bit, guys.
Shea Gilgeous-Alexander. Second personal foul.
And here's Ball. Ball with the athletic finish.
Great screen that time by George. Well done.
Trying to make up ground here.
And with plenty of time left, you want to play with urgency, but not desperation.
And they call an illegal screen here.
He's lost his concentration in the second half. And you can see that in the turnovers pile up. Before the break, he had just 1. Now he's got a bunch.
Now Ball. Outside Anunoby. And the 3 misses. When you're casual with the ball, it can come back to bite you.
Yeah, B.A., playing loose can help you and hurt you. They really need to tighten it up.
Money from 3.
And their strategy is obvious. Manufacture looks from outside the arc.
Well, you know, that's exactly their plan here in the 4th. Work to find space behind the arc and then bury some 3s.
Takes a 3, and he nails it.
This is what it's been since halftime. Remarkable results from downtown.
Boy, it's been a 3-point barrage. They came out gunning and have not stopped.
Here's Porzingis. KP wrecks the rim.
Big man throwing it down. Kristaps Porzingis. When you're 7'3", though, doesn't take much vertical to punch it home.
Ball outside. Now Okongwu. Anunoby knocks down the trifecta.
They have a relentless mentality, even with the game in total control.
And, you know, until that final buzzer sounds, I mean, you've got to treat every possession like it's crucial.
Here's SGA. James with a steal. George fires. He drops it from range. George has got 6 here in the quarter.
And this is how he shines. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
And you know what? It's all about the long distance game for him tonight. He's getting it done from out there. You know, he's been fairly productive, but it's going to take more, either from him or somebody else.
Here's Ball. Clock at 6. And they turn it over. Shot clock violation as the buzzer sounds. .40 seconds left to play in the 4th quarter. SGA can't get it to go.
He's been tremendous at corralling misses all night long.
Yeah, I love the way he's fighting through box outs, using his elbows. I mean, he's doing whatever it takes.
Ball with it. Just 5 to shoot. And it's going to be a 24-second violation. They turn it over. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And so the road team gets the W in this one.